A couple of experiments you can't imagine. Pour some white vinegar into a glass. Soak a raw egg in. After a while, you'll have a funny preserved egg. Battery and block magnet. Put it on the tin foil. The battery is spinning fast. Light the sandpaper of the matchbox. Take your finger and dip it into the ash and rub it quickly. We'll have white smoke. Drop a drop of ink on a leaf. Put it in the water. The leaf is like a pony. To coil a copper wire into a spiral. Pull a couple of magnets under the battery. Put the copper coil on the battery. This is the power of the electric wheels. Pour the ice into the ice water with the root thread on it. Sprinkle with more salt. The ice and the wool are frozen together. You can imagine a coin that can carry so many little drops of water? Did you learn that? Pay attention to me to learn more small experiments. A couple of experiments you can't imagine. Stick chewing gum under the battery. Stick 2 pins with chewing gum at both ends. Put the magnet on the battery with a copper coil on it. The copper coil was spinning at high speed. Stick a match into a straw. Wrap the outside with a layer of tinfoil. Fold the ends of the tinfoil. Heat that end of the tinfoil. You'll be able to collect smoke easily. Put an egg in the water. The eggs will sink to the bottom. Add a few spoons of salt to it. The egg just floats. Add some more water to it. The eggs were suspended in the water. This is the secret of the Dead Sea. Put a piece of toilet paper on the glass. Pour some water on it. Put in a burning candlestick. Grab a glass. You can feel the force of atmospheric pressure. Stick a pencil in a plastic bag filled with water. This way the bag will never leak. Take the highlighter and shake it in the water. Insert a flower into the water. At night you'll have flowers that shine. Fill the bottle with water. Cover the top with a piece of toilet paper. Pour it over and the water won't spill. Did you learn that? Pay attention to me to learn more small experiments. A couple of incredible little experiments. The last one was taken aback. Wind a copper wire around a screw. 2 ends to the battery. You have a homemade magnet. Break the toothpick in the middle. Put it like it's in the video. A few drops of water in between. The toothpicks have gathered in the shape of stars. Drop a few drops of paint into the oil. Stir them well. Pour it into the clear water. And you can see the color pop. Dip the highlighter in the white vinegar. Soak the eggs in. After a while, you have soft balls that glow and bounce. Ordinary matches have no magnetism. Just light it up. The head of a match can be held up by a magnet. Rub the plastic stick against the rag several times. Put a plastic bag on it. The plastic bag just floats. Put the plastic man in the water bottle. Squeeze the bottle, and the little man went up and down. You can imagine the carrying capacity of a raw egg. I can't believe it's so powerful. Sneak a few salt onto the table. You'll be able to stand your eggs up easily. Draw a spider on tin foil. Pour some water. The spider actually started to move. More interesting science experiments. Enlighten your child's scientific thinking. A couple of incredible little experiments. The last one was taken aback. Put a card between the 2 magnets. Put a screw on it. Attach a positive section of copper wire to the battery, close to the magnet, and the card was spinning. This is the principle of an electric fan. Put a ping pong ball on the hairdryer. The table tennis balls are flying in the air. This is the famous Bernoulli principle. Pierce a few holes in the side of the bottle. Stick tape on it. When filled with water, you have something that controls the flow. The miniature fountain. Wrap a paper clip around a pencil. Soak it in warm water. The paper clip was magically restored. Pour some alcohol into the bottle. Put it over a burning candle. The water from the dish was sucked into the bottle. Drop a drop of ink into the glue. The ink spread around, and the magical eye of the devil appears. Eggs will sink to the bottom in clean water. Add a few spoons of salt to it. The eggs are suspended in the water. That's the secret of the Dead Sea. Roll the toilet paper into a roll. Place them between the 2 cups. After a while, there's just as much water in 5 cups. To make these interesting little scientific experiments. To plant the door of science for children. A couple of incredible little experiments. The last one's jaw dropped. Pour some alcohol on the sand. Pour the white sugar soda mixture over it and light it. You have the magnificent ancient pharaoh serpent. Mix the toner from the printer with the alcohol. Take a magnet and approach. The alcohol is instantly clear. Add baking soda to the glass. Adding white vinegar produces carbon dioxide. Take an invisible gas. Pour into another empty glass. Close to the flames. The flames were put out. Cut the branches of the white roses into 4. In a different color of paint. You'll have a multicolored rose. Add baking soda to the balloon. Put it over the mouth of the white vinegar bottle. When 2 substances are mixed together, you'll find the balloon blown up. Pour a glass of super cold water into the glass. Put in a piece of frozen fruit. The water will instantly congeal around the fruit. Roll A4 paper into a roll. Put a board on it. A thin piece of paper can hold so much weight. Playing with science. Stay with your kids. Recognize the world in scientific experiments. A couple of incredible little experiments. The last one's jaw dropped. Pour some alcohol on the sand. Pour the white sugar soda mixture over it and light it. You have the magnificent ancient pharaoh serpent. Drop a few drops of pigment into the vegetable oil. Mix well. Pour it into the water. You'll have a nice color waterfall. To stick a pencil into a bag filled with water. Even if it's too many, the bag never leaks. Pull a couple of magnets under the battery. With a copper coil on it is the power that the wheels of an electric car spin. Soak the eggs in white vinegar, waiting for the surface to be covered with bubbles. The egg becomes a flexible soft egg. Fill the bottle with water. Put the ping pong ball on the bottle. Reverse it. Ping pong balls don't fall. Put the ice in the vegetable oil. The ice is melting. It's like a crystal pearl. Put the burning candlestick on a plate with a cup on it. The water was swallowed into the glass. Fill the bottle with water. Bottle mouth cover with toilet paper. A piece of tissue sealed the bottle. A little experiment in science. Plant the seeds of science from an early age.